It's Monday, the 6th of September, 2021. It's 7:32 a.m.
Hi, good morning. Recently, I started taking a pottery class, and it's been super therapeutic, fun, and surprisingly teaching me a lot about God. In the process, just thinking about, we were created in God's image. We were created like a lump of cells, like a lump of clay, right? And he just formed us into perfection and calls us his masterpiece. And then I think about when I'm a beginner, right? So I'm not creating things that look very beautiful, but I'm practicing, and in everything that I do, I feel so much joy just from the process of creating and experimenting. And I think when you're making something on the wheel, right, you're also thinking about what you do want to make and what the purpose of that is, right? Like a cup is for drinking water. I've made a little tiny ice cream cup. There's a purpose for what we want to make it for. Another thing that I want to make is a planter, because some of my plants don't actually have the ceramic pot to sit in, so what's gonna make a home for them. It just makes me think about how God designed us all for a specific purpose too. And the bowl doesn't know his purpose, the cup doesn't know his purpose, but the creator, which is me and which is God, knows the purpose of its creation. If I want to know my purpose in life, I need to know God. If I wanted to know my purpose in what I do day to day, what I'm working so hard for, why do I continue to wake up every morning, ikigai, right? I have to come to God. I have to know why he created me. And I think that's difficult to submit to him, right? And a second, to build this relationship with God so that I can better understand what he is saying to me and what he's saying is right. I think that's just, it's not gonna be an easy done deal. And your purpose, our purpose is an ongoing and a changing thing too. It's like a journey rather than a goal, right? So yeah, it's kind of just walking with God in your day-to-day and learning to know him more and learning to follow him more is just part of the whole process, and also part of, I guess, my purpose is to just follow God. early morning revelations. Yeah, like pottery has given me so much joy in the last few weeks. And I'm low-key thinking that I'm obsessed with it, even though I just started. Like, I just love working with my hands, and I realized that like that's what I love doing. I like things that are more like sensory and like tactile, and I like baking, especially bread. Like that's also very similar to like something we do in ceramics, which is like, you know, what's it called, like the kneading thing, like just to reform clays that you messed up on. I've always wanted to learn pottery. There was a class in my college, but I didn't take it because I was trying to be a good student and just, you know, finish all my classes, take it all, and I didn't have time to commit to a pottery class, you know, and I really actually regret it because it could have been free. Right now my pottery class was like, I think $320-ish for a 6-week class, and I've done 3 classes so far with my friends, and so fun. Yeah, we also kind of want to do like woodworking, like, I don't know, that sounds also super fun, but my friends are getting busy now. Like, my friend just got an internship, which is amazing, but that means she'll be busier. I'm the only one unemployed now. I think that's like a little embarrassing, but it's also not. Like, I just don't really want to look for a nursing job, depending on the perspective, right? That's a really stupid thing to do. You need to make money and you need to do this in order to do the things that you love. But I think because I believe in God and because I trust in Him, that I want to take the risk of doing something I love. I think it requires me to be even more dependent and faithful to God, and I think that's why I do choose it. Because when I was contemplating a few months ago about like whether I should go back to nursing and whether I should, you know, just do the real thing. Like, I have an RN license, I can go back to nursing, and that is the route that I should take, right? But then I don't feel full from it. Like, every time I think about going into nursing or continuing in the route of nursing, I like contract. My like whole heart, body, soul, mind, I don't know, whatever, right? Like, just contracts. And I was watching like a Lavender video, and she was saying like, you know, if like the thing that you want to do, the thing that you love, right, should make you open, should make you relax, should make you like just like full. I think that it's important to acknowledge those feelings and those visceral like gut instincts, because it's like, why am I always denying myself of the things that I want? And why am I never acknowledging my experience as a human being of desire and my experience of dislike all my life? Like, I feel like I really haven't made much choices. I just, you know, went along with what people and the world told me to do. And I wonder why I'm so indecisive sometimes. Right now, I'm trying to be more decisive. I'm trying to trust in myself rather than depend on other people to push me along the path. I'm trying to listen to God, listen to myself, and listen to, you know, the spirit that's within. And that's not the easy process. Yeah, that's some thoughts that I've been having, I guess. And other than that, I'll just be doing pottery today. Every time I go into the pottery studio, I forget about everything else. Like, I get in the flow, but I forget time, I forget space, I forget to eat. Like, yesterday I spent 5 hours at the studio. I literally like didn't comprehend time, but I do want to film a little bit of pottery just to keep for myself this whole experience that has brought me a lot of joy, and yeah.
Time to run. I need to keep it, but it's not going to be used. It hasn't been you can't use it as a candle holder. twisted planter now. I just keep wasting clay now. Okay, it's rude.